Today we're going to be working on a basic donut bead pendant wrap. So for our tools, we're going to need our 3 basic tools and our 22 gauge copper wire and a donut bead of your choice. We're going to start off by making the basic bail for the top. If you're unfamiliar with my method for making this basic bail, I highly suggest looking in the description and watching the 2 videos about how I make my basic circle and basic bail, and that will help you greatly as I'm going to go through this part fairly quickly. Okay, so we're going to start like normal with our round nose pliers, 1 inch from the end on that spool of wire. Okay, now that we're done our top, we're going to cut about 10 inches of wire. Unfortunately with the donut, because it's a small hole, we have no way of going through it with our spool of wire. So unfortunately this one we can't use it off the spool, we have to kind of guess. So 10 inches should give you plenty. If say you have a larger donut, and you want to make more fancy designs, like add some extra swirls and curls, you might want to give yourself more wire, but 10 inches should give you plenty. We are going to begin by inserting the wire from behind your piece. If you have a front or a back, now is when you want to determine that. These pieces are determined at back because one side is kind of domed and one side is flat. So the flat side is what I'm going with for my back. So I'm going to insert from the back and have that bail kind of coming up, obviously in the middle, and I'm just going to bend and lift that up. So now we are going to begin making these initial wraps on one side. As you're doing this, you kind of want to almost curl your wire with your thumb and your finger a little bit to make it a natural curve as you do this. If you go too quickly while you're essentially kind of sewing through your donut, you can get kinks in your wire. So be mindful of what this wire is doing as you are pulling it and cinching it up, because if this was bent a funny way, it can get twisted and then you're going to have kinks in your wire, which you don't want. So just go slow and be mindful of where that wire is sitting. I will also pinch on here and I'm kind of giving it a wiggle. That helps to cinch it down and tighten it on there so you're not winding up with gaps along the edge of your stone here. And we're going to do that a couple more times. So like I said, maintain that circle as you bend it around. Slowly pull it down. Make sure obviously it's landing on this side. You want to kind of move your way out. You don't want it trying to land on top and move in and pile on top of each other. So you can see how I got a bubble here. So I'm going to kind of pinch, gently kind of push it down and slowly kind of wiggle and pull on my wire. If you still have a bubble that you're having a hard time getting down, you can grab a tool and try to kind of slowly rub it down a hair and just work your way around. There's the curve. You can also try to push up with your thumb as you're cinching it down, and that will help assist it. Okay, we're going to do one more, except this time I'm not going to feed it through. We're going to just kind of lift up and bend over, and we're going to move over to the other side. So we're going to swoop it around the back, go once around the neck. So I went one full circle around the neck of our pendant, and I'm going to come back to the front, and now I'm going to carry on down this side. So now I'm coming over the front, and now my curve is on the front of the piece instead of coming looping to the back. We're looping to the front, and we're going to do the same thing. Kind of get it tucked in, wiggle, pull up the back, and so same thing. Make sure you're getting that nice curve in the front. Lead it down to where you want. And do those 3. So for the last one, we are going to go through, and there's number 4. So now there's 4 on each side, and then we're going to come up to the top. So I'm going to, you can either go in behind your pendant or I'm going to go in the front, and now I'm going to curve it around the neck of my pendant, and I'm going to just come back up from the stone up to the top loops and finish off my wire. So I'm going to just twist my piece and layer it up, trying to line up that wire side by side so I get a nice tight wrap. If you have some extra wire and you want to decorate more, you can. You could make, you know, some extra little loops or something on there. Make a nice little spiral on the neck. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We're going to cut off that excess wire and make sure this little pointy bit we tap down. So get in there with your flat nose pliers and push it around. Tap, tap. And now just straighten everything out. If your neck got a little bent up, you can go in there and straighten it out. Go in there with your round nose, and we're going to split the two loops. And sometimes you have to re-round them because we get things all bent up. And straighten it out how you like. And there we go. That is a basic donut pendant wrap.